Welcome back to Essential Solutions. We're now going to go over a few of the features that are going to come with your Topcon console straight out of the box with no annual or recurring cost to you. Shown on the screen here is the license page and shows what functions are locked and unlocked. This monitor coming straight to you is going to come unlocked with the Extend feature, a remote support feature, ISO camera kit, a section control kit, task controller, prescription maps, and light bar guidance with no extra or recurring costs. Prior to planting in the field, there's only a few things you'll need to do. The main thing, you need to select your materials and confirm that all the settings are correct. The most important is your seeds per revolution. This goes off of the seed cells in your discs. In this case, we're using an 84 cell soybean disc. After you confirm the seeds per revolution, you'll want to set your target rate. The last thing you'll need to do prior to planting is confirm your ground speed source. On this IRC machine, we would select the IRC option. The next feature I'd like to tell you about is light bar guidance. This feature is another feature we offer coming straight out of the box with no additional costs. This could be a feature that could be utilized if you do not have auto steer, and it will eliminate your need for markers. The next feature I'd like to tell you about is our Extend feature. This feature allows you through your own personal device via an app and a mobile hotspot on the terminal, whether you have a cell phone, tablet, Android, or Apple device, you will be able to have complete control over your machine from whatever device you may choose. From this device, you can control any application on the machine. One thing that I find really valuable with this app is you can run the machine from outside of the cab, which will allow you to see if your motors are turning, RPMs on your fan, and just do a check over of the machine. Next feature I'd like to talk about is our camera kits. The camera kit, once again, comes straight from the factory out of the box with no additional costs. The camera can be used in multiple different functions. You could use it as a rear view mirror, or how we have it here, pointed at the meter to where you can watch the meter seeding while you're going through the field. This is also a good function that you can use with our Extend function. The next feature I'd like to tell you about is prescription and as applied maps. This is a feature that we again offer straight out of the box with no additional costs. This feature will allow you to maximize your potential by increasing your yields and minimizing your input costs. The next feature I'd like to tell you about is remote support feature. In this feature, we want to enable our dealers to help our customers in the field without tying up one of their service technicians. The remote support system will put you right in the cab with the customer. In this situation, we'll simulate an issue in the field and going through a remote support system. In this case, we're getting a seeding rate that is extremely too high. So we would call our dealer and have them remote support into our system. So after we would contact our dealer, they would show us how to go into the remote support functions, which is under the user settings and the remote support tab. After you're under that tab, you would hit the remote support button, which will send a request to your dealer for a remote support.
So I've accepted the remote support, and now I'm looking on my computer at the dealership. I'm seeing the screen in the tractor cab. So Michael, let's see what you've got going on here. Let's go ahead and go back to the Running Man and touch your home button. And so let's take a look at your material setups to figure out what's going on there. So touch the material settings. Now touch the material for the crop we're planting and touch edit. And now that I'm in here, I can plainly see that our population target rate is set way too high for the Dickie John system. It wants to see our target rate in thousands of seeds per acre, so the desired target rate of 35,000 would be expressed as 35.0. So with all those extra zeros in here, that's what's driving our high rate. So Michael, if you touch that target rate and change it to 35.0. And we'll go back to the home screen, and we should be able to get right back in the field and plant. And now we've got a rate in that material setup that will enable the planter to achieve its goal and get us back in the field quickly.